Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about profit and loss based on sales. So if you haven't liked and subscribed, ensure you do so and turn on the notification bell to get notified whenever I drop more videos like this. That being said, let us get into the activities of today. Now, profit is the amount gained when you sell an item above its cost price, while loss is the amount incurred when you sell an item below its cost price. Profit can be calculated as profit is equals to selling price minus cost price. Now, this is in the essence that selling price is greater than cost price, which brings about a profit, while loss is the inverse, cost price minus selling price, which is stating that cost price is greater than selling price. Now, profits is equals to selling price minus cost price over cost price times 100 over 1. This in the essence is if you are looking for profit percentage, while loss percentage is equals to cost price minus selling price over cost price times 100 over 1. So let us look into some questions. So now, example 1. A trader bought an item for 1,500 naira and sold it for 1,800. Let us calculate the profit or loss percentage. So since we know that the cost of acquiring the item was 1,500 and it was sold for 1,800. First, you analyze the cost or the selling price which is greater using this formula to know whether you achieved a profit or a loss. So since the selling price is greater, that means we know that we are attaining a profit. Then the profit percentage will be selling price minus cost price over cost price times 100 over 1, which is equals to 1,800 minus 1,500 over 1,500 times 100 over 1. So 1,800 minus 1,500 is 300 over 1,500 times 100 over 1. You can say 0 cancel 0, 0 cancel 0, 3 here 1, 3 here 5, which is giving us 100 over 5 equals 20%. From this example, we can see that the item was bought at 1,500 and was sold at 1,800, telling us that the person made a 20% percentage for the item he bought. Now, example 2. A fruit seller bought 5 baskets of oranges at 1,200 naira per basket and sold them for 1,100 naira per basket. Let us calculate the percentage loss. So we know 5 baskets was bought at 1,200 naira per basket and sold at 1,100 naira per basket. So the reason why we are looking for percentage loss as as I've earlier explained, because from the selling price and the cost price, which is higher. The cost price was 1,2, selling price is 1,1, telling us that the cost price is higher than the selling price, bringing about a loss. And loss percentage is cost price minus selling price over cost price times 100 over 1. Now, we can do this in two ways, either calculating with each price, that is as per one, or calculating as a group by multiplying with whatever was sold. So now let's calculate as per basket. We can say cost price 1,200 minus selling price 1,100 over cost price 1,200 times 100 over 1, which equals 100 over 1 2 times 100 over 1. 0 cancels 0, 0 cancels 0, which is equals to 100 over 12, which is equals to. So 100 divided by 12 gives us 8.3 percentage. Now this is calculating per basket. Now if we want to calculate it as a whole, 5 baskets, it is basically the same thing. So this is for one, this is for one, this is for one. Now to get 5 baskets will just be cost of one, which is 1 2 times 5 that was bought, giving us 6,000 naira. Then sold for 1 1 times 5, giving us 5,500. So this is just basically going to be the difference between this and this. Now our loss percentage will be our cost price 6,000 naira minus selling price 5,500 over cost price of 6,000 naira times 100 over 1, giving us 500 over 6,000 times 100 over 1. This 0 cancel this first 0, 0 cancel this 0, 0 cancel this 0. So we are left with 50 over 6. 50 divided by 6, giving us 8.33 percentage, same as this 33. So you see, if you calculate per basket, we're having a percentage of 8.3. Then if you calculate as a whole, we're also having a percentage of 8.3. So let us look at a more complex example now. Example 3. So it says a motor spare part dealer buys a cooling fan for 12,000 naira and sells it at a loss of 7.5%. What is the selling price? Now we know cost price equals 12,000 naira. We're giving cost price. Selling price unknown. And we are told that he made a loss. So in making a loss of 7.5 percentage. As earlier stated, whenever the cost price is greater than selling price is a loss, and whenever selling price is greater than cost price is a profit. So since we are given a loss of 7.5%, automatically our formula will be loss percentage equals to cost price minus selling price over cost price times 100 over 1, which we know of this and this, and we have to find this. Now, before we go further, whenever you buy an item, you're always buying at 100%. What do I mean? This 12,000 naira cost is at 100% because we are not told it was given any discount. Loss percentage is cost price minus selling price over cost price times 100 over 1. Now, we're given the cost of 12,000. Selling price, we're not told. And we're told that we have a loss of 7.5%. Now, cost price is always at 100% because that's the full amount used to acquire the item. Cost equals to 100%. Now, selling price will be 100% plus X percentage. Now, selling price is 100% plus X percentage, which will bring about a gain. Then, selling price or equals 100 percentage minus X percentage, which will bring about a loss. What do I mean? From the beginning, I told you selling price is the amount gained when you sell an item above its cost price, while loss is the amount incurred when you sell an item below its cost price. This is what I mean. The cost is 100%, then the amount gained when you sell an item above its cost price, which is this addition of X percentage. Then for a loss is the amount you sell below its cost price. Because using the first example where we were told cost is 1,500 naira and was sold for 1,800. Now we were told it was sold for 1,800, but imagine a situation where we're not given the amount it was sold. It was sold for X naira, and we're given that the gain was 20%. To find X using this formula, since it's a gain, it's an addition. Therefore, selling price now, since it's a gain, will be 100% plus 20%, giving us a total of 120% because it's a gain. Now, this 120% will be used against the cost price to get the exact value of selling price. So, selling price in value will be 120 percentage times 1,500. 1,500 times 120%, giving us a selling price value of 1,800, which we were told earlier on. So, using the same thing to solve this question, we're giving cost price, we're not giving selling price, and they told us a loss of 7.5%. So, since it's a loss, that means the selling price will be lower than the cost price. To get the selling price percentage now will be 100%, which is the cost, minus, since it's a loss, 7.5% due to it being a loss. So 100% minus 7.5%, 100 minus 7.5 is 92.5%, telling us the item was sold below its cost price. This 92.5% now will be used against the cost price to get the selling price figure. Selling price figure will be 92.5% times 12,000 naira. 12,000 naira times 92.5, which is 11,100. So from the beginning, this person made a loss of 7.5% from the item he bought from 1-2 because he sold it at the reduced value of 1,100.